I mean, they're like, forget about the actors. They're like, whoa, they're out there directing the cameras, and begging for moments. I mean, like, I'm nowhere near that, but it's like, Fellini on the set was like, oh, I couldn't believe it, and talking all over everybody. Now, we make American films. We're taking, and I want the sync track. I don't even want to even think of looping, you know, 3 months later, you know what I mean? In another room, in another world, she's going to recreate that. Forget about it. But I'm talking. I mean, our editor, Anthony Redmond. I mean, he's a really good editor, but he's a genius at getting me out of the track. And really, to the day we finalize that mix, he can still hear me. Someone goes, "Yeah, okay, that's it." That's how to do it. So we got to work that one out.
Okay,
Yeah.
Zach.
Lots of stock footage in this. Used very
Yeah,
well.
lots.
Some of it's really funny too. In the
Like
montage.
which
at the
ones?
end. Well, like the man teaching. Well, the reveal that it's a man playing the sitar on the iPad. It's pretty funny. But the montage at the end particularly moving, and some very recent footage in there, the Arab Spring and stuff.
Right.
Was that all written in, or is that during editing how you decided to sort of structure?
Yeah, no, I knew, it's one of these things. In one hand, it's part of the budget of the movie that we didn't shoot half the movie. And I'm always thinking of ways like, you take footage from other films and, you got the, blue screen, all these, every time people come up with all these ideas, I'm thinking, how can you make a film without leaving your house? You know what I mean? Or doing I mean, the Skype stuff, right? I mean, it's funny, some actresses say, I mean, Anita Pallenberg, that's Keith's original wife, right? We worked with her a couple of times, so,
Keith Richards.
yeah, Keith Pallenberg, she's fantastic, so in that Skype scene, but, you think, wow, this is great, she's in London, she doesn't have to fly here, you know what I mean? We don't have to feed her, put her up in a hotel, all this nonsense, right? Just stay home and do it. But then the other actress, I remember a really important actress, right? And she's saying, I love to do it, but I mean, there's not going to be any cameraman here. There's not going to be a cinema, there's not going to be someone lighting me. There's not going to be, she didn't say it like that, but I can see what she's thinking, naturally. There's not going to be any, makeup. There's not going to be any sound. It's like, I'm going to sit and make a movie with nobody. Right? I'm thinking, wow, that sounds great, right? It's like the first time I worked with Christopher Walken. We did a scene, right? You can imagine, right? And he's doing it, and then somehow it ended up, like, you never do the stars close up last, but we don't know this, right? This is like, so, and Walken could kill us, okay. So it's his close up, and the guy he was doing the scene with, somebody sent him home. One of the ADs. It was like a cardinal. Forget about it. I mean, I work with actors that the guy playing across from you have to stay in the same outfit he had, or something. Okay. Now I'm thinking, okay, who's going to tell Walker now? Well, yeah, that's the job of the director. Okay. And then, what happened? So, okay, I'm going to be there, and anyway, I sit there and I'm saying, so and so went home. So and so went home. He goes, what do I need that guy for? Right? And I think to myself, right? Yeah, what does he need that guy for? It wasn't even like I was reading the lines. Like, Keitel always wanted me to read the lines, or his acting coach, right? Which ruined half the movies, because I could just see Marty saying the lines, like, you know what I mean? Some dopey outfit, like, you know what I mean? Like when you were seeing these movies again, who's across from him, not De Niro like that. It's like, Penny Allen. And so we're doing a scene, it was again the first time I worked with Harvey, that scene in the church. So Paul Hipp, who's the guy in the room, that scene in the, where they talk about getting high or not on the last day, he played Christ, right? And naturally wanted to work with Keitel big time. So, but he expected he was going to do the scenes when the guy did the stuff, right? And I forgot, like, yeah, you're not going to do that. So I go to Harvey, like, please, he's my friend. He's one of my closest friends. Just do a take with him. He's in the Christ outfit, the whole deal, right? And Harvey looks at me like, but I don't even know the guy, right? I said, all right, forget it. Yeah. Anybody would have, yeah.
You seem to love, like, filmmaking to you seems to be like just a series of problems that you have to figure out ways to solve. Like, you seem to really enjoy that part of filmmaking, from a lot of stories you've been telling.
Yeah, I mean, that's it, right? I mean, it's like more like nightmares you're trying to turn into, fantasies. I mean, it's all fun here and games. The film is done. It's too late now. You know what I mean? I mean, it's coming out. It's too late.
Well, Kubrick used to cut films after they opened.
You could cut them, but you can't remake them. You can throw a few things out, but that ain't what I'm talking about. What was it?
Well, just about like this.
Oh yeah,
thing, like
but
this
the
series
whole thing of the pain, the torture. Well, not that. Who's a filmmaker here? Who makes movies here? Yeah, that's enough. Phil, you still back here?